What's up, Gemini? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Alright guys, so let's get into your December reading. This is going to be a general reading, so whatever comes out, and this will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, as well as Venus signs as well. Now guys, I have completely changed my entire booking system in regards to personal readings. So even if you did get a reading from me in the past, then everything is different now. So I'll talk about it at the end just for a minute so everyone's up to date on what's going on with me, okay? But let's see what's going on, guys. What is going on for the sign of Gemini, December 2018? What is in the cards for the sign of Gemini? Alright guys, so we have your past, your present, and your future. Okay. So the energy that we have here is the Two of Wands, which is a really good energy to have because this is when we're very passionate about a certain path we want to take in life, when we do go ahead and take that path. Now we have the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, there could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio who's going to be very important for you at this time. Or it could just be something that you're going towards that you have a lot of passion for, that you're very, emotionally invested in. And we do have the Four of Swords, where there is something that you want to move forward with, but it's like you're hesitating because of something that you have to kind of get through, whether it's a mental thing or just something that you're going through. And we have the Tower card, so there's going to be a huge change where I feel like you guys are going to have to let something go, okay? It could be to stabilize yourself, or it could be because of another person that you let this go, because I do see something from the past that does come in for you. So let's see what's going on. Now, going into your past, guys, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So there was some sort of situation where maybe there was a heavy betrayal, maybe something really ended in an abrupt and a harsh way, but at this point, the worst that you could have gone through with the situation, it has passed. You are getting over it, okay? You're getting through that. And we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, you saw a situation clearly for what it is. You had clarity on how you wanted to move forward. Okay, and with the Five of Swords, you're getting through things, but there's still a sense of conflict that you feel within yourself about something that had to end. Okay, now the next card that you guys have for your past is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so something that you're working hard on, you're investing a lot of time into. For some of you, that can literally just be work, your job. For others of you, maybe there's something that you're working to get through, okay? With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, something that ended, something that you're no longer moving forward with. And I feel like you guys are just having to work through this. Now, what's beautiful about this, guys, is because this is no longer in your life, because you had to turn your back on whatever this was, now you can expand. Okay, so that's a really great thing here. It's just that for a lot of you, there could have been heartbreak, there could have been a sense of disappointment, but you're expanding now, all right? Something in your life, you put a lot of time and effort into it, but you felt like it was a waste of time and effort. We have the Eight of Wands, okay? So with the Eight of Wands, this could be someone that you're trying to talk to, but with the Wands, with the Eight of Wands, this is a card about action, back and forth, things happening. So there could have been something that you're really trying to put effort into, but it was just a waste of time. Maybe someone that you were trying to talk to, but it was a waste of time. For some of you, this could have been a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For others of you, this could have been something that you were trying to go into in regards to work. It could have been something that you were trying to build financially too, that you felt like it wasn't worth it, and you had to walk away from this. Whatever it was that you guys walked away from, it wasn't easy for you. It's something that was definitely, emotionally charged at this point. Now, in the present moment, guys, we have the Ten of Wands, okay, in the reverse. So there can definitely be burdens that you guys are releasing. And we have the Justice card, so releasing the burden of something karmic. okay? Something that you had to let go of. So with the Nine of Pentacles, for some of you, now you're single. For others of you, now you're in a place where you're very self-sufficient and you're able to stand on your own 2 feet without anybody else there. Now, for the center of your reading, guys, you have the King of Cups in the reverse. So this could be on your part, this could be on someone's part that you're talking to, but there could be a level of promiscuity. Maybe you're talking to more than one person. Maybe the person that you're interested in is talking to more than one person. This could also be that there's someone who's, you know, they're usually very kind and loving and, you know, usually very charismatic, but they could be in a place that right now they're emotionally unstable. So it's causing, you know, some sort of stir up here. All right, so let's see why that King of Cups is in the reverse. What does this mean? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So something where there's a promiscuous situation and you have to let it go. Okay, or just something where someone's just not emotionally in a good place and you walk away from it. And you have the Four of Cups, which is meaning that either you're not accepting an offer from someone or someone's just not taking an offer from you. And you're trying to find balance. You're trying to, you know, just get through the struggle that you feel as you work through this. Now, the last card for your present moment, Two of Cups in the reverse. So this could be some sort of fallout that you had with a person. It does not have to be romantic. It could be a friend, a family member. This could be you leaving a job. But there's some sort of fallout here, or at minimum, someone that you could really be arguing with and having a lot of back and forth with. And you have the Two of Swords. So this is not something that is easy for you guys to do. With the Two of Swords, you're really in a, you know, between a rock and a hard place, and it's going to be hard for you to decide what it is that you want to do, but the cards are very clear here. All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Five of Cups. So you're just losing too much here, guys. Whether this is a person, a job, a friend, no one in this world is worth some sort of stress like this. So it's really just something that I strongly suggest you guys move past, because it's already taken enough from you, and it shouldn't continue to do so. Okay, the World card. Something wants to come in, guys, but I feel like for a lot of you, you just have to realize that something is over. So with the World card, it's talking about a chapter that's closing out, but it's also talking about something magnificent that's going to come in if you guys allow it to. All right, you guys have victory right around the corner. Okay, you guys have a lot of peace that's coming in as well. All right, for some of you, with the Queen of Pentacles here, it could be with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For others of you, it could just be something that really stabilizes you, whether it's just emotionally or financially. But I also see a strong water energy around you guys too. Maybe some sort of offer that can be coming from there. So you guys could have multiple things happening here. Now, moving forward into your future, the first card that we have is the King of Wands in the reverse. So again, this is similar to the King of Cups in the reverse, where it could be a promiscuous card, someone who's dealing with more than one person romantically. But this could also be somebody that is in a position of authority, that they are really just overstepping their power. Okay, this is someone that gets mad and they just kind of like toss a chair across the room. Now let's see what's going on with this energy here. We have the Moon card and we have the Eight of Cups. I feel like some sort of secrets are revealed here about some promiscuous situation, or someone that's just not taking or not going about life in a good way at this time. They're just showing a distasteful side, or at least to you. You might see it as this, and you guys, you know, it's like some secret comes out, or you get some sort of clarity where you know you have to walk away from this. But this is something that really, guys, I feel like it brings out the worst in you. Okay, with the King of Swords in the reverse, you guys have to be very careful if that's the energy that you're gonna have. In my opinion, the King of Swords in the reverse is the biggest asshole in the tarot, because this is someone, you know, that can become very abusive mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally. Somebody that becomes very selfish, but in such a distasteful way. You know, someone that they're not interested in anything if it's not benefiting them. So it's just, you know, tough energy to be around. Now, the only thing I could say about this card that would be positive is that another way to look at it is maybe you have really, really tried to move forward with something, to do good in a certain place in life, and you get pushed to the point where you're like, holy crap, I can't take this shit anymore, I'm done. And if this is not going to benefit me from this point on, I'm not interested. So it could be someone that kind of gets you guys to a breaking point. Maybe they're, you know, leading you on, and they didn't have the intention to be real with you, and now you're just pissed. But whatever this is, guys, whether it's you having to protect yourself or whether it's, you know, someone that's making you act this way, this is just not a good card. When you have an energy like this, you're going to attract a lot of shit into your life. Okay, it's just not a positive energy. And with that energy, you got to keep in mind, you're only going to attract low vibrational people. So you guys have to be honest with yourselves. You have to look at yourself in the mirror. If this is how you're, you know, acting, whether it's you just waking up and wanting to be malicious towards someone or towards something, or if it's you really having to protect yourself, then with the people that you're attracting, you know, with them being low vibrational, because this is a very low vibrational energy, you're going to have to keep that in mind, because, you know, let's say the friends that you have around you when you're feeling like this, or the, you know, the people that choose to be around you willingly when you're like this, they're probably not going to be the best people. They're probably not going to give you the best advice. And, you know, I say that because when you're in a low place, you usually attract people who are in a low place. You know, we do have those people that will attract those high vibrational people because you need to get pulled out of some sort of rut. But just be careful with who you guys have around you if there is something that's really throwing you off to this extremity, okay? But yeah, you definitely have to protect yourself from something. And with the Five of Wands, fighting, arguing, tension, a sense of competition, all right? Now, the next card that we have is the Knight of Swords, which is good because you guys start to think clearly. So even if you were kind of acting a bit crazy, or if, you know, there's just this malicious energy here, I feel like you're thinking more logically and you're cutting it out. So I feel like if anything, it could just be a moment in time where you kind of lose your shit and you black out and you're just really pissed off about something, but you have that moment where you start thinking clearly. Now we have the Judgment card upright, and we have the Strength card. So you guys start to feel very powerful, and you really get through this, and you move past whatever this is. It's just you're unhappy about something that's not working out. But with you realizing that this is something that you have to walk away from, you gain complete control of your life. You guys have something coming in that's going to be very passionate for you. For some of you, it could be a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay, but there's going to be something that just makes you unhappy, and I feel like it really brings out the ugly in you, or the ugly in someone around you. Okay, so just be very aware of that. Now the last card here, guys, is the Three of Pentacles. So you're building something. You feel good about it. This could be a card about, you know, going towards a marriage with someone. This could be a card about building your business, but your ideas are being heard. You're being appreciated. All right, so this is a very different energy from what you're coming out of. Now we have the Page of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Emperor. So the only way that this is going to happen is if you guys realize that there's something in your life where the offer isn't solid, it's not valid, okay? So maybe someone's trying to paint a pretty picture for you, but, you know, with the Page of Cups in the reverse, this is something where maybe somebody's not emotionally mature to get into something with you, or maybe you're that way towards them. All of this energy here, guys, can be vice versa, okay? So it could be happening to you, or you can be doing it. But this is someone, you know, I call this the pillow talk card. So something that could seem promising, but someone's just not, you know, they don't intend to fully go through with what they may have promised, or what they may have said, or what something may have seemed like. So it could be a bad offer, or someone who's just not in a place where they're stable with whatever it is that they're promising. So you guys really have to take on the energy of the Emperor, where you look back at your past experiences, the way you've reacted to things, the things that you have done, and be realistic with yourself. With the way that I have reacted in the past, what has that gotten me? Okay, if I was an insane asshole, you know, is this something that is going to happen again? You know, is this something that was going to bring the best results? Okay, and the answer is no. So whether this is on your end, guys, or someone else's end, there is just something that I really see, you know, it messes with you. It brings out bad, you know, things within you, or maybe you bring out bad things within them, but it just has to go. So once you're able to realize that you are within your power, and that, you know, if things didn't work out with the way that you reacted towards things, or the way that you just went about things in the past, you probably shouldn't take that path again. All right. So whatever it is that is making you unhappy, you have to guard yourself from it, guys. because I feel like this is something that can really spiral out of control. So all in all, you have something incredible that wants to come in, something that's going to be promising, but there's something that just pulls you out of who you are and who you're supposed to be, and it just makes you look at life in a way that you most likely don't want to see it. So that's just, you know, don't give anyone that power. Don't give anybody that power, okay? Now let me pull you guys some cards of advice. Give me 3 cards of advice for the sign of Gemini. We have the Temperance card, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Now the energy that you guys have here is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So guys, it's very, very clear. This is really just confirming what I just said. But there is something unconventional in your life that really puts you to the point where it brings out these shadow elements within you, that it makes you feel petty, it makes you angry, it makes you extra guarded, whether it's towards other people or just, you know, in certain situations. There was something that just wasn't working, that it had to go. It was not meant to be in your life. And with you guys allowing this to go, you have extreme happiness coming in. It's just the path that you're going to have to take to get there could feel debilitating for you. But guys, you have happiness coming in. Your soul is rejoicing that this thing didn't work out for you, because now you have a new beginning coming in. Okay, and you're going to be very emotionally fulfilled by this. So for a lot of you, this could be a new relationship. For others of you, it could be a reconciliation, but I truly feel like this is something new that a lot of you are getting into. Again, not saying that it can't be something from the past, but if it's something that's made you or people around you just act really crazy, where people are kind of doing things and not thinking, and it gets messy and people are annoyed, and it's just all that like drama, that's not what you're meant to go towards. So if it's a situation that feels good, that feels right, that's what you want to go towards. With the Temperance card here, guys, this is when your soul is at ease. So that's how you know what situation this is. If you are forcing it, if you're on someone's ass, or if they're on your ass and it's really just something that you don't want and it's distasteful, then that is not what this is. Okay, this is something that you are not going to have to bend over backwards. You don't have to chase. You don't, sorry, there's like this little fly that I'll get once I'm off this, but just something here, guys, that you really are going to be at ease when you go towards it. All right, so that is how you know what this new start should be. If you feel inferior, if you feel like you can't live up to a certain expectation with a certain person, anything like that, or if you feel like you're kind of being shunned or being like pushed out, or just not being received in certain areas in life that maybe you would have liked to be received, then, you know, you just have to move away from that. So you guys do have peace coming in. You have emotional fulfillment. You have happiness. You have, you know, things that you're just really excited about, but you have to stop swimming against the current. All right, if it's just too much force, you have to go a different route. Okay, so this is all yours, guys, if you tell yourself that you deserve this, which you do. Okay, now for those of you that love my reading style, and you know, you're really just happy with the channel and stuff like that, on Instagram, High Vibrations 44, I do post daily energies, which a lot of people do like, so you guys can always go there to check out what's happening within your day. I also keep everyone posted and updated on what readings are coming out. So if I record a few readings that day, I'll put a post so that people know, you know, what to expect. Not only that, but I also offer questions through Instagram, so it is $15 per question. You could ask me anything, even if it's open-ended or a yes or no, and then I will get that back out to you guys, you know, within a few days at most. It's usually within a day or two, but just give me a little bit of time, especially if it's the weekend. And now, in regards to my personal readings, guys, because I just had so much crazy shit happen within the last 2 or 3 months, and I kept getting hit with shit time after time after time, and I really just needed some time to take a step back and focus on me. My mental health was not in a good place, and so many people got really, really upset with me because, you know, I wasn't able to get readings out. I really just needed to completely pull away from everything. So I want to avoid that in the future. If there's ever any days that I need off, I want to be at liberty to take that off without feeling guilty and just like sulking in my misery. So I changed my entire system. So now I'm only doing 3 readings a day, and if there's any days that I ever need, you know, to myself, I'm just gonna block it off so no one can book it during those days. Now, I offer 30-minute readings, so when you guys go to my website, which is highvibrationswithliz.com, and all of this is in the description below, but when you guys go to my website, you guys can now pick the day that you want to receive that reading. So whichever day you pick, that is the day that you're going to get it. It might not be at that time, but I leave enough for 3 slots every day, but, you know, if it says 2 o'clock, I might get it to you at 8, but you'll get it that day. Now, with that, it will come as a pre-recorded video, just like the one that you're watching here, and you guys can watch that over and over as many times as you want. I do also offer emergency readings, so if there's ever, you know, something very, very pressing and I don't have anything, you know, that is going to be like within the next few weeks or so, you guys can always go through that option. Okay, so with the emergency readings, you can either get it pre-recorded, but for those, I'm also going to offer a Skype option or a phone call. Okay, so it's up to you guys. Just give me up to 5 days at most to, you know, have that appointment with you, and we'll do it that way. Okay, so I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your likes, for your subscriptions, and anything that you guys need, I'm here for you. Just reach out to me, and in regards to the readings that you guys can get, I'll do the reading on anything. Just select the 30-minute reading and just tell me what you need. Tell me what's going on. Okay, I love y'all. Take care.